They won't say it directly, but the world whispers it in 1,000 ways. You've missed your chance. If you didn't achieve it by a certain age, 30, 40, maybe even earlier, then it's over. They call it being practical, but really, it's quiet despair, passed down like tradition. And if you're honest, you've started to believe it. You scroll through your feed and see people half your age making headlines, buying homes, building empires. And deep inside, a small, heavy thought repeats. Maybe I'm already too late. But here's the truth no one teaches you. You're not late. You were just being prepared. Think about it. The strongest trees don't grow overnight. They spend years sinking roots deep into the ground, roots no one can see before they ever rise. Early success looks impressive, but it's often shallow. The late bloomer carries something different: weight, clarity, endurance. Because the longer your journey takes, the more invisible lessons you've collected. Not theories, but lived experience. Resilience. Discernment. The kind of patience that doesn't crumble when things don't go your way. That's why late bloomers don't just rise. They stay. The world worships speed, youth, virality, hype, but none of those guarantee meaning. What truly lasts is depth, and depth is forged in silence. In the seasons where no one is clapping, where no one is watching, where you keep building anyway. So if you've ever asked yourself, why does it feel like something inside me is still waiting? This is your answer. It's not waiting, it's preparing. But here's the danger: repetition. Every time you hear it's too late and you don't challenge it, your mind records it as truth. Over time, it becomes your script. I missed my chance. I should have been farther along. It's unrealistic to start now. Those aren't facts. They're programming. And programming can be rewritten. Napoleon Hill called it autosuggestion, feeding your mind the words you want it to obey. At first, it feels strange. You say, I'm not late, I'm prepared. And a voice inside laughs. But that laugh is proof you're breaking the old pattern. You're introducing something new. You don't have to believe it fully yet. You just have to repeat it long enough that it starts to sound normal. And here's another truth. Environment is stronger than willpower. If the voices around you are heavy with regret, fear, or limitation, they will plant themselves in your mind until you start thinking the same way. It doesn't happen in one dramatic moment. It happens like water dripping on stone, quietly, slowly, relentlessly, one phrase at a time, until you can't tell where their beliefs end and yours begin. That's why protecting your space isn't selfish. It's survival. You don't need to cut everyone off, but you do need to guard the conversations that shape your inner world. Because what you tolerate, you become. Now, there's something you need to know about transformation. It doesn't feel inspiring when it starts. It feels like disappearing, like you've let go of who you used to be, but haven't yet stepped into who you're becoming. That in-between space is uncomfortable. It feels like you're lost, but you're not lost. You're being rewritten. Like a seed underground, invisible, unseen, but quietly growing roots that no one can measure. That silence isn't failure. It's incubation. So if right now you feel behind, invisible, undefined, good. That's not the end of your story. That's the beginning of your becoming. And when you finally re-emerge, you won't just catch up. You'll walk into rooms differently, not desperate for applause, but steady, certain, rooted. Because you're not here to compete with noise, you're here to bring depth. And in a world obsessed with speed, depth is what lasts. So remember this, you are not late. You are right on time. The fire that took longer to light burns longer, burns stronger, burns truer. And when you rise, you won't be overlooked. You'll be undeniable.